Trevor McGill will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Ready now, Kevin Kramer. First delivery to him on the way.
Not shortstop.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Hayward, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Second baseman, Cole.
Digging in, Cole Tucker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Ground ball foul down the left side. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Catcher number 14.
Standing in, Luke Maile. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 1. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam.
So here's Adam Frazier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
The 3-1. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Josh Bell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Count is 1-2 now. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The right fielder, Gregory.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-1. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Bell is under it. 2 down. Steven Souza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 21, Steven Souza.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run there for Steven Souza. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rode that one right out of here.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 2. Kyle Ryan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
56, Kyle Ryan.
Settling in now, Colin Moran. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Ryan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Kevin Kramer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
The 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Luke Maile. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robbie Erlin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jacob Stallings is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Here's Javier Baez.
Number 9.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. To short. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubbies 3. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-1.
1 strike.
Now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Lined into right, a base hit, and this will make it down to the wall near the 320 sign. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
A ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
And the runner back. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The batter, the third baseman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Number 44.
Digging in, Kevin Kramer. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 2.
At the plate, Ian Happ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The Cubbies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Popped him up. Tucker will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Keone Kela answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Bryant, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set and the pitch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Count 2-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
Oh, and he misses it. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-5 tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove earns his first win of the season. Tyler Chatwood couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.